Imagine how much better the world would be if we all just stopped giving a fuck about what other people thought about us. As much as that concept is talked about and played out and like just constantly brought up from like, oh, spiritual teachers and like motivational speakers and this and that, like when you gotta realize when the same things are talked about, like when the same things and like conversations and themes and ways of life, if those things are constantly brought up, don't you think, especially by people who know what the fuck they're talking about, or like people that have a reputation, don't you think that you should probably be listening? Like you should probably take some notes. You should write that shit down. You should implement that into your life. You know how many people talk about how much you need to just stop giving a fuck about what other people think because the only opinion that matters is your own? Yeah. Start living like that. Start doing that. Start not giving a fuck. How do you do that, Alea? Great question, honey. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. But this was just something that was on my mind of like, like I'm always worried about like what I'm posting, or like, oh, does this look stupid? Or like maybe I shouldn't have worded it like that, or maybe I should have said this differently. I shouldn't have did this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I do that shit all the time. And you know, what's the point? It is so exhausting trying to censor and like filter myself all the time because of me. It's not even because somebody actually said something to me about like, oh, Alea, you probably shouldn't have said that, or that thing wasn't as good as you thought it was gonna be, or oh, you thought you ate that. Nobody has ever said that shit to me. In fact, it has been the opposite. Like, oh my God, Alea, thank you so much for posting that. Like, that really changed my life. I really love your opinion on this. Wow, that looks so good. You did a great job. Oh, congratulations. I am constantly getting positive feedback on the things that I post that I think internally, like, oh my God, this is just so bad. Oh, cringe. Don't look at that. That's also why I be making these videos the way that I make them. Unfiltered, uncut, everything, Brit. Like, on everything. I just be posting shit. Like, you can see that I'm being real. I'm being honest. I'm trying to... No, I'm not even trying. I am becoming more confident in myself every single day. I'm looking the way that I want to look. I'm implementing those things into my wardrobe, into my hair, into my aesthetic, into my makeup routine, into my nails, okay? Into the way that I talk and the way that I walk and what I do and how I present myself. And I'm not giving a fuck about what other people think. Stop doing that. Stop giving a fuck about what other people think. God did not put you on this earth to give a fuck about an opinion. He put you here to be you, to share what you have to offer. So do that. Be that. Embody that constantly. Because there's literally only one you. As cheesy as I sound, you are the only version of you that exists. Do you know how rare that shit is? Do you know how rare your existence is? And you sitting here worried about how somebody is perceiving a video of you on the internet? When there's people making bank on this very app because they don't give a fuck about what other people have to say. Do you know that? Do you know that? Like, sometimes I be having to just sit with that myself of like, Alea, girl, do you realize how many people would love to see the things that you be talking about? Like, you know how many people don't even know how to do the things that you know how to do, and they would love to see you do it? Do you know that? I guess. I have to stop doubting myself. Like, I just achieved such an amazing accomplishment that I will be disclosing at a later date. But it really just secured the fact that I'm really that girl. I'm her. I'm her. And no, that doesn't make me cocky. It doesn't make me arrogant. It makes me confident. There's a huge difference between being an asshole and just knowing you the shit. It's a huge difference. The line is thin. The line is thin now. And I usually fall on the whole opposite side of the line of like, I'm gonna just shrink myself down and make myself so minuscule, and I don't want to bother nobody. I'm gonna be so humble. I'm not gonna step on too many toes. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Whole time I'm really downplaying my talent. I'm downplaying how good I am at so much shit. I'm good at a lot of shit. And as much as I'm like, oh, like, it's so exhausting, like knowing how to do so many things and being interested in so many different things, like, yes, okay, but you know how much of a blessing it is to be like, oh God, what amazing thing do I want to focus on? What great thing that I know how to do I want to focus on this week? Oh, how exhausting it is to know how to be good at so many different things. Oh, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear what you're saying? You're complaining about how good you are at multiple things. Literally shut up. Literally stop talking. Stop talking and go post something. We have been blessed to be born in a time where we have access to so much, which can be a downfall. It can be a downfall. Trust, it has its downfalls. But the internet and social media is such a great place to get your shit out there if you just keep doing it. You have to just keep doing it. You know how many people have unfollowed me? Do y'all know how many people have unfollowed me? I've lost like over 100 followers. Because I went through my following and I only follow people and connect with people and accounts that mean something to me, that are helping me become a better person, that aren't about drama and tea and just bullshit. I'm trying to elevate because I don't give a fuck if you care about me unfollowing you. If you care that much, you need to start doing some inner reflection on yourself and figuring out, okay, you need to reevaluate. I don't give a fuck. Like when I saw how much my following went down, it was like, yeah, it was a little discouraging. Like, damn, what the fuck happened? But you know, I always say that God takes things out of your life to replace them with better things. Okay, whatever I lost, I'm going to gain something so much better. I really don't think y'all understand. Like, I have been realizing how powerful I am recently. The frequencies that I've been aligning with recently have been insane. As crazy and weird and fucked up and like, why would you do that? That I've been about my life in the last year. So many things have replaced those really bad, awful, what the hell's happening things that are just like, whoa, okay. So this is what happens when you keep going. This is what happens when you hit rock bottom and there's really nowhere else for you to go but up. This is what happens. You literally have an entire rebrand on what you want your life to look like. Like, cause I damn sure know what I don't want it to look like. I promise you, I know what I'm not dealing with that shit no more. But now that I'm being like shown that the things that I've been wanting and saying and praying for are actually starting to make their way into my life, nowhere near the way that I thought they were gonna happen, I had no fucking idea how any of the things that are going on in my life were gonna play out. No clue. That's where delusion comes into play. I don't even think it's really delusion for real. It's just understanding how powerful you are. You say something, it's probably gonna happen. Good, bad, whatever. Be very selective with the things that you say. Now, the good thing about the universe and about God is they're always going to want the best for you. So you say a bunch of negative stuff, they're going to try to help you flip that script. Okay, but if your scales, if all your bad shit is down here, like, you feel me, it's heavy, The good stuff's just sitting here waiting for you to take some of that stuff off your plate. Like, you really need to shift your perspective and stop giving a fuck. Stop caring so much. Stop caring so much. Okay? Lock the fuck in. And don't look at nobody else while you're doing it. Eyes and ears. I can't hear nothing, can't see nothing, can't say nothing. No, I'm on my shit. My heart is open. My mind is open. I'm not listening to shit else but the messages that me and God, all right, man, you got that? Yeah, I got that. You got that? Yeah. Because it worked. It worked. I'm living proof right now that the things that I said worked. It came true. I did not have I had no proof that it was going to. I had no, what the fuck is that called? Like, I guess proof. Yeah, that it was gonna work. I didn't have no track record to show that shit was working. But it's crazy, y'all. Almost every time that I say I'm gonna do something and I feel it in my spirit, it happens. It happens. Never ever in the way that I was intending it to happen, because it never does. And it won't, because you're supposed to be learning a lesson. You don't just get things because you talk about it. You gotta work for it. But wow, am I loving the woman that I'm becoming because of all that hardship. I'm loving the reward. I was waiting on that reward, y'all. I was like, okay, you gonna keep sending me lessons, or you gonna finally show me what I'm doing all this for, huh? But patience, young one. Here you go. You've been through a lot. Let me start showing you some benefits. Let me sprinkle in a couple rewards, a couple yeses, a couple congratulations for ya. Because I've been getting so many, no, wrong way, don't do that. But yeah. Stop caring so much. You'll feel so much better when you stop giving a fuck, I promise. I promise. As a former people pleaser, as a recovering people pleaser, because, you know, I still slip into my old ways every once in a while. I know better now. I know what the other side of it is like, and I lean towards that so many more times than I do the other. Lean into the not caring. Put more into caring about you. Start being selfish. Don't be an asshole. But put yourself first. Me first. It's my turn. Okay? Lock in. You got this. Don't care so much.